Good morning and welcome to New York City. Today we're heading into the Met to see the Sargent Paris exhibition. Let's take a look at some of these incredible paintings and focus on how Sargent uses loose, expressive brushwork to build form, light, and atmosphere. Here's an interior scene with warm ambient light. Notice the transparency and thickness of each brushstroke. Warm and cool tones played together across the surface. Thick flicks of white paint laid down with confidence. Here's another interior, lit by a birthday cake. Sargent even studied and copied the old masters. Here's a Velasquez master copy. Here's a Venice scene. Look at how moody the atmosphere is. Sargent is a master of balancing thick and thin paint. You can even see where he scraped away paint to define the masts and other boat elements. Notice the transparent darks here in the corner and how he allows the underpainting or toned canvas to show through. It's subtle, but it adds depth and interest to the composition. He constantly plays warm and cool colors against each other to create color vibrations in his paintings. The blues and greens, purples and yellows, they complement each other and shimmer with light and energy. In this piece, he scumbles warm and cool tones to reflect light on the floor. There's a thick application of yellow ochre. Up close, you can see just how thick that yellow paint is. Must have been laid down with a palette knife. This exterior scene, titled Wine Glasses, is filled with bold, confident brushwork. You can tell he had fun painting this one. The sunlight on the table is so thickly applied, and yet the ambient light on the tablecloth is subtle and reflective. Look at the tiny blue reflections in the glass rims. These small moments of abstraction add up to create realism with a very expressive whole. He simplifies this distant gray seascape with a series of blurred and refined brushstrokes and warm and cool color accents. Sargent reflects light better than just about anyone, especially in this beach scene. Look at the ultramarine blues next to the earth tones of ochre and umber. He's just a master at simplifying color shapes. In these two small paintings, he uses light as the main compositional element. The geometric shapes of sunlight and shadow are both filled with cools and warms. That's what gives this a vibrating, alive quality. I'll end with Monet painting next to the woods. His palette is bursting with light and color, and this iconic blue painting coat, what a tribute to a master observing another.